こんにちは。皆さん、お元気ですか?
I'm kidding, that's not my voice. Hi! Like the screen shows over here, I want to say thank you so much for all of your support. I really didn't think it would grow this fast, but thank you. So for this video, I'm doing a Q&A. Yeah, let's get to the questions. The first question is by Blue Bop. They asked, my question would be, is it hard having 2 channels at once? Well, yes, put it simply. Not as in how to handle it, it's more of my motivation. One moment I want to animate something and then I won't write anything. And then the next moment I'm like tired of animating and then I decide to write something and then I just don't touch the animation ever again until maybe a week or 2 and then I regret everything because now I don't have any motivation at all. Yeah, it's just my own thing. The next question is from Anister Official. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. The first question I've already answered previously, so I'm gonna answer the second one with which Luvi, I'm sorry again if I'm butchering it, also asked is, what fandoms am I in, basically. I'm in Obey Me. Also, I like Mystic Messenger and Queen's Story. You know that game? I forgot what's it called. It's an anime now. I'm also in the DC fandom. Not exactly specifically Batman and his Robins. Also Speedsters. Also Superboy. Specifically Connor Kent. That's it. I really like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Noragami, and I've been watching Fire Force lately. It's really good. I'm also in the Country Balls fandom. It's just because I like history, and I'm also a history major. So yeah, it helps me when I have to study in class. It makes it more fun. The next one is, who's my favorite character and why? Oh god. In the ranking system, in the S tier, there's Ace and Deuce together because they're just one entity. Also because I fell in love with them the moment I started playing the game, and I've been saying if I have to get a boyfriend in real life, I'll want one like them. I just like their personality. Also the fact that they're also my best friends in the game, right? So it's fun. In the A tier, I also like the Short Squad, aka Apple, Riddle, and Lilia, just because they're all feral. I mean, I actually hated Riddle when I first played. I thought he was a bitch, but then I just found out his backstory and I started crying and I loved him so much. And Apple is just one of my favorite characters in general. I just love him. And Lilia is just cool, man. It usually takes me about a day or 2 to do everything from writing the actual thing to getting my friend to beta read for me and then editing the video and then making the thumbnail and then rendering and everything. So 2 days, yeah. Counting from today, which is January the 7th, in exactly a month and 2 days I will be turning 17. I'm also a high schooler junior year. I've always liked reading text story videos because it's basically fanfic when you're too lazy to write actual adverbs, adjectives, stuff like that. And I was curious about the Twisted Wonderland fandom. Does it have text stories? So I looked it up and bingo, there we are, and I just started thinking I could do that. So I did. The first dorm is obviously Hartslebule. Like, it's literally my favorite dorm. I love it so much. Second would be Ignihyde because I just relate to them on a spiritual level. Third, it's a bit of a tie between Diasomnia, Pomavure, and Scravia. I really can't choose. They all have like really nice things that I want from there. My favorite video has to be the 6 and Mega 6 one because I've been wanting to make the 6X first years for so long and then I finally got to do it. Also because 6 and Mega 6 are my favorite songs from the 6 musical, but even though Mega 6 isn't actually an official song. I'm gonna save question number 2 for later, so I'm gonna go to number 3. I would totally go to NRC just because I want to be with Ace and Deuce. Also, I want to be friends with everyone. They seem like great. And for the last question, as of now, no, I don't have plans for that. I'm sorry. I think I was playing one of my otome games. I think it was Obey Me, and my friend was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of Twisted Wonderland?" And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, you should look at it." And they're like, "It's in Japanese though." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I know how to speak Japanese, sort of." So, and then I just fell into a rabbit hole. What I want to be a part of is Heartslobule, obviously. My personality, I feel like though, is Ignihide, but then I took a Twisted Wonderland quiz and it says I belong in Diasomnia, so I don't know. My favorite chapter so far is actually the Palm of Your arc because I'm a theater kid and they're singing and dancing. Of course I'd love it. But overplot story? Riddles. Honestly, thank you so much for asking for this one. Well, this is them. This is their data. Their name is Arian. They were a musical kid back in their world. They've actually had some experience acting out in musicals. They have 2 dogs, a teacup dog named Peanut and a golden retriever named River. They're creative, I know. They're also an only child. As you can see on the screen, there are some drawings that I did of them. This one is them with the cast. This was a Draw Your Squad template, by the way, and by that I mean they're in Disney World. This one is just a sleepover with a Deuce. They did dumb stuff. I think Deuce killed them after. I think. One is just a redraw of the first scene where Grim ran away from MC and Ace and Deuce offered to help chase him down. And by offer, I mean malakin. I don't know the English word for it. English isn't my first language. And last but not least, we have this one, which is my MC getting married to Ace and Deuce. This was my most famous animatic in my animation channel, so I just had to put it in. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay around, and there's going to be a normal video tomorrow.